episode 312, I'm going to give you the LDD, day 317, for the Save Our Marriage Empowerment segment for healthy-minded husbands and wives who may find or hear something that will help you in your marriage because you're all in and you want the best from and for each other. Or if you're single, perhaps you'll hear something that will help your life too. It says that love multiplies effectiveness. I don't know where my glasses are. Oh well. For if either falls, his or her companion can lift him or her up. But pity the one who falls without another to lift him or her up. Boy, if you have somebody in your life, healthy-minded folks, y'all know. Ooh, matter of fact, and that's from Ecclesiastes 4:10. Coach Prime, those of you that know Prime Time, he used to be on the Cowboys. He now coaches Jackson State. I think they're Jaguars in the state of Mississippi, their football team. And he's been in the hospital dealing with some health issues for a while. I think it was yesterday or maybe 2 days ago, he posted a picture of himself in his hospital bed with Tracy Edmonds. Now, I don't know if he and Tracy are married. She did have a ring on her finger. I didn't look it up to see if they've gotten married. However, he wrote a long post about when you choose the companion that you choose and who you are with. And to make sure that the woman is by your side. And he ended up making that dangerous comment of ride or die. And I commented, she's a ride and live lady. Because struggle love and riding to die, that ain't healthy. No, I want to ride and live. When I know you got my back, I got your back. You in the hospital, as long as they'll let me stay, they might be married because Tracy ended up posting underneath his post that the hospital allowed her to stay in there. Well, no, you know what? Maybe not, because the hospital allowed me to stay with my uncle when he was in the hospital in Alabama. So I don't know. Either way, to have somebody there praying with you in the midst of unknown, unfamiliar, even scary situations such as health issues, it is so much more comforting to have some physical presence there of somebody loving you than to be there in complete solitude or only having the hospital staff. Grateful for them. Been there before. But there's something extra comforting about having someone that you are extremely familiar with being there with you. And when it's your spouse, that's even better. All right? Let me get on to this. Your two hands don't just coexist together. They multiply the effectiveness of the other. They cooperated together to accomplish tasks that neither could do without both of them working in harmony. How I say one can get it done, but that power of two. Woo! When you cooperate, you continue to succeed at a higher level because each hand isn't fully complete without the other. Like how I hurt my thumb putting my ring on it and it cut off circulation. My thumb was inactive for quite some time in an attempt to heal, and trying to turn or attempting to turn a knob, brush my teeth, floss, all of that was hindered because your thumb is a lot more important than you think. And when you don't have the use of it, you learn. The same truth applies in marriage. One of you may be better at cooking while the other is more thorough at cleaning. One may be more gentle and able to keep peace among family members, while the other one handles discipline a lot more effectively. One may be good at business. The other is remembering how to be generous or on task. When we learn to accept the unique distinctions in our mate, trusting in the differences, acknowledging that the differences make us that much better, like pieces of a puzzle. The same exact piece ain't gonna snap together. There's a reason why it's different. We can bypass criticism. We can go straight to helping and appreciating one another when we acknowledge and accept that we are not the same. We're not meant to be. Sure, we working in harmony, we're teammates, we're partners, and we have the same goal and vision in mind. Okay. However, if he makes a better pancake, why would I sit up and interfere with that? Especially if my grits are better. I make cheesy grits and I do it very well. Hey, you going about your business, do that pancake, I'll do this. Okay? Or you know how to make eggs over easy and I can do the French toast until I learn how to do it from you. We work in this together. You squeeze orange juice better than I do. Go ahead and do that. Yeah. Working together, we become more effective and we can be grateful for the benefits that it adds to the marriage. The Go Deeper says, read the amazing truth or the story found in Ecclesiastes 4:9-12 and see if you and your spouse recognize the value that the other one adds to your life. Oh, multiply, amplify. The relationship that we have with others is meant to help us get somewhere. If you're in my life, you have my phone number, you're calling me, you are adding to my life. I'm not always pouring and then you have nothing to pour back, because then that's not reciprocity. That feels like robbery. And when the cup is empty and the saucer doesn't have the overflow, then the person that's always pouring from their pitcher and getting nothing poured back gets depleted. That ain't healthy. Healthy marriages, you continue to pour into each other and lift each other. That's why I say you build a bridge, open up doors, because you want the best for and from one another. Fools build walls. The wise build bridges. So when you study that passage, seek to become a living example of it. And then let the Lord become that third strand. The main foundation, the main walls, the beams, the roof. That bond where you appreciate the quirkiness sometimes. Maybe you're right-handed, she's left-handed. Do an activity where you use your dominant hand and not the other one. Preferably if you are right hand, left hand. If you're not, that's all right. One of you use your dominant hand, the other one use your least dominant hand. Do an activity and see how that works, and then switch it to where the other one is using their dominant hand and the other partner is using their least dominant hand. See how it works. Yeah. Appreciate your time. Thank you for tuning in. Episode 312, which means I have 53 to do before November 30th. I think I'll do one more this evening and be on about my way. Be love.